The following Jackass Nation production is powered by Cinelinx. Cinelinx.com, your one stop for your news, reviews, editorials, and more. Keep it on Cinelinx.
Man, this beat is tough. Coming to you from the Kayfabe studio in Highland Park, Texas. He was born in Seaside Heights, New Jersey. Raised by Wilson Fisk on the streets of Hell's Kitchen, New York, and did his studies in FABOLOUS Sin City, Las Vegas. He's straight out of Compton and brought to you in part by the Offshoots Network. He's pro wrestler, four-time MPX Tag Team Champion, writer, podcaster, bringing you his opinions on film, TV, professional wrestling, sports, and everyday life. He is the Jersey Jackass, B to the C. And you're listening to It Is What It Is with the Jackass. On tonight's show, Justice League hype. Can you feel it? And now, your host, the Jackass.
Yo, 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 it's your boy, BC. It is what it is. And what it is what it is with the Jackass. I am your host, the one, the only, the Jersey Jackass, B to the C. Thank you for joining the conversation by using the hashtag IiWiIJA on Twitter, and as well hitting me up on all social media at RealJackassBC. That's RealJackassBC. And this show is powered by Cinelinx.com, so make sure you're checking out Cinelinx.com for all your news, reviews, editorials, and more. So shout out to Trey Mack and the Offshoots Radio Network for distributing It Is What It Is all over the interwebs. Mad respect to the Offshoots Radio Network. Guys, make sure you're checking out the Offshoots. There's so much going on over there. So much you do not want to miss out on. We got a good show tonight. We got some random stuff that I'm just going to get into, just kind of BS around. And then we also have the fact that we got to go see Justice League. That's why the SCNS crew did get together and all went to see Justice League. We got a little bit of a clip of me and Rob before the show. We were just hanging out at the theater and talking about Justice League and our excitement for it, and he gives a little bit of his thoughts on Coco, which he got to see earlier this week as well. So get prepared for that. It's not the best audio. We recorded on my phone. We're in the middle of a crowded theater, so there are other people talking, and people hear us talking and kind of try and join in our conversations. So you will get a little bit from that from time to time, but still, it was fun to sit there and chit-chat with Rob about everything going on with him. Other than that, it's just kind of, fun little episode, getting ready to talk about some stuff. We have some cool things coming up in the next coming weeks, though, or not next coming week, but next week. I want to do a special episode for Thanksgiving, talking about what we are all thankful for. So, do you have something that you are thankful for? Go ahead and send it to me on Facebook or on Twitter. Use the hashtag IiWiIJA, and I want to read as many of them out as I can. So please, let me know what you guys are thinking about. A lot of people from SCNS and different places and different things are all sending in video clips. So you're going to get a lot of different things like that about who's thankful for what and things like that. Because it is Thanksgiving, and it is a time that we all like to reflect on what we do have and be thankful for all of that stuff. So, a lot going on this weekend. Get prepared for that as well. Get prepared for Go Home. We're going to talk NXT TakeOver, War Games, as well as Survivor Series. That's going to be live tomorrow. And we got MPX going down this weekend, guys. It's going to be another great show. This past weekend was a great show. Team Fisher was victorious together because although we can accomplish a lot on our own, when we stand together, we are unstoppable. Just like the Justice League. And just like the Justice League, you too can stand with us and take teamwork to the next level with November's Loot Crate theme, Unite 2.0. Loot Crate is a monthly subscription box service which provides boxes of geek and gaming related merchandise and always includes a monthly t-shirt and pin. Right now you can get a discount on your Loot Crate by going to lootcrate.com/SCNSlive, putting the promo code SCNSlive, or just clicking the link in the description of this podcast below. Order by the 19th and you will receive this Unite 2.0 Loot Crate theme. Do not miss out, guys. It's going to be one hell of a box of loot. All right, so MPX is going down this weekend. This past weekend was a great show. Like I said, Frankie Fisher, Team Fisher and I, we were all victorious. We destroyed Stephen Kirby and Baby D. Nigel Rabbit has been voted out as general manager. Creative is now officially in control of MPX. This past weekend, it truly was the darkest timeline for Jason Stover, Stephen Kirby, Baby D, and others. All felt the wrath of DTF, Team Fisher, and the Impact players. This Saturday night, we're going to unleash Armageddon at the MPX Event Center as the ultra-violent beast, the Masada is directed by Creative to take on the outlaw Randy Lane one-on-one. Thunder Rosa returns and tries to dethrone prospect champion Baby D. Classy Max Sterling gets a shot at the MPX champion Brent McKenzie. All this goes down this weekend. But that's not all, guys. Keith Lee makes his MPX return this weekend. It's going to be great to see Keith. Keith's a great guy. Cannot wait to see him. Xavier Daniels shows up. Bam Bam Balone is there. They will be taking on each other. It's good to see Bam Bam back. Y'all know that I'm a big fan of Bam Bam. The Impact players will take on Joey Garcia and James Johnson. James took the 4K at the darkest timeline from the Impact players, and it was so good. The Impact players will take on Johnson and Joey Garcia this Saturday night in a rematch that the MPX addicts pretty much made. Stephen Kirby has a handicap match. We'll have to take on all three members of Team Fisher. That's right. Frankie, myself, and Livy are going to destroy Stephen Kirby once and for all. Kyra Maya and Hyon both return to MPX this weekend and run right into each other. Both incredibly talented, vicious ladies. Like we said, prospect champion Baby D will defend against Thunder Rosa. And then, of course, you have DTF's Brent McKenzie defending against Max Sterling. Guys, this is going to be another incredible show. One that you truly do not want to miss out on. So make sure that you are in the house this weekend for MPX Wrestling. It all goes down this weekend. All right, we're going to go ahead and take our first commercial break, guys. When we do come back, we are going to be talking. Once again, it's going to cut right over to my conversation with Rob out there at the in the theater for Justice League, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more. So we will be right back.
Let's not talk about Coco.
let's not talk about Coco. Was it rough?
Dude, I mean the story and everything was good. And I had seen stuff about people comparing it to Book of Life, but it's completely different. And at the end, when they start hitting you with the family stuff,
yeah,
I was just sitting there like, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. God damn it, I'm crying.
Dude, I'm excited to see it, man. I was gonna go to the press screening on the 20th, but it's in 3D, and I didn't want to. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait and pay for it on Thanksgiving Day.
Okay. You know,
I'm too excited about it.
Actually, seeing that in 3D, I think it would have been worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, my problem is like I went to Thor in 3D. And I'm like, oh, and some of my friends are like, yeah, it'll be fine. 3D's not bad in it. It still bothered me. I just hate 3D, man.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I've never liked 3D.
Yeah.
3D is the reason why movie prices went up like freaking $2-3 or whatever. So, fuck 3D.
Well, like...
Not to mention it bothers my eyes after a while.
And I wear glasses as is. So putting glasses over glasses sucks.
Yeah.
Like...
And I can't. I always like tilt my head a little bit, or like I'll be leaning at a certain way, and if you tilt the wrong way, everything's out of focus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you have
Okay.
to keep your head like in a certain path, or it will go out of focus in 3D, and it drives me nuts.
Okay, yeah.
But-
I mean, the whole thing with Coco, it's a boy who wants to. He loves music. The family hates music, and you'll find out why when you see the movie.
Yeah,
But he loves music, and he ends up in the land of the dead, and tries to find someone to teach him music there, or one of his ancestors to teach him music, and just all the stuff that goes on there. I mean, again, I know a lot of people who saying Disney Pixar is moving into like the Latino Hispanic territory, because
Yeah.
the people who did Book of Life, they are Hispanic.
yeah,
So that was their thing. It was nice and everything, but Pixar is just a big
It's
corporation.
Pixar. Like
It's Pixar. It's
yeah.
Disney. It's just a big corporation. So people were mad about that. But the thing is that Book of Life used people like I said, Ice Cube, Channing Tatum. There were some other people who were not Hispanic, whereas Coco, everybody in the voice cast is Latino.
really.
Every single person.
I didn't know that.
That I saw. There may have been one. Actually, no. I was thinking Benjamin Bratt,
No, he is.
but his mother is Peruvian. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's still technically Latino cast. So
Yeah.
like 100%.
I'm excited to see it, man, and it made you cry. Then I'm in Paul.
Yeah, because none of them Pixar movies did shit to me.
Not even Up,
No.
but
Everybody
But
was like,
Up.
oh, the first 10 minutes of Up was like, I didn't do shit. Freaking Coco?
yeah, I'll probably go see it on Thanksgiving or whatnot. But I am excited to see it, man. But dude, it's hype. We're going to see Justice League here in just a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. You worried?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Well, I just rewatched all of the DCEU,
Yeah, I know you've been posting over the week.
including and I don't get worried until like rewatch BVS. Just rewatching BVS, it just pisses me off.
Do you watch the extended cut?
Yes.
Or do you watch the okay?
Yeah, even the extended cut bothers me because I think the extended cut like it does better, like it flows better. It's edited much better, but it's still got stupid plot holes. Like.
Yeah.
Like everything that Lex Luthor does is just stupid.
Really? I need to watch it again because I thought Lex Luthor was one of the better things
No,
of that movie.
he is good. It's just what he does is
Okay,
stupid.
his
Yes.
plot. Okay.
Like, what? Why does he kill his homegirl? Like, that makes no sense. Like, he sends her in there to get exploded too. He like when he's first talking to the whole Jolly Rancher scene makes no sense of where it came from. Like, why is that guy giving him the body of Zod? Like, it makes no sense. It just also is like, hey, I can help you, you can help me. I'll give you all this stuff. What are you gonna give me? Nothing. It's fine. It makes no sense.
Wasn't he trying to make his own quote unquote god?
Yes,
But he needed like DNA from Superman, didn't he?
from Zod. He needed Zod, but it made no sense of why. He didn't tell the other guy that's what he was doing. It's just the other guy's just like, yo, I'll help you for no reason at all. Like, there is no discernible reason that why he would help now.
Well, you gotta think. Just think comic books.
Yeah,
Lex Luthor is a powerful man.
Yeah.
If Lex Luthor comes to you and asks you for help, I mean, he owns, as far as the comics, 75% of Metropolis is Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
So if he asks you for help, you're gonna help him.
yeah,
Because he could destroy your freaking life.
true.
So,
And then the whole thing goes, and then we get to this part where, why is Lois Lane even going to Gotham during that fight? No sense.
don't ask me shit about
No
Lois.
sense. And then when they leave, why does she then think it's a good idea to go get that staff and put it in the water? It makes no sense. Like, what is she doing?
Didn't she know that the staff was kryptonite?
Yes,
Okay,
but
so yeah,
but
that's why she wanted to get rid of it.
by just putting it in a
But
small little hole
Just put it in the water.
makes no sense.
It's like throwing something down a well. She just saw a hole in the ground and she threw it into it, and that was it.
Okay. If it was standing right next to her, yes, but she ran back inside, looked for it, and then went and found this hole to throw it in. Makes no sense.
Okay.
But
I mean, I'm trying to rationalize, so.
and I get it. I rationalize a lot of stuff. I will rationalize Suicide Squad forever. Suicide Squad makes no sense either. But I will find a way to argue. I'm like, no, it's cool because Will Smith. But I'm hyped for this. I'm excited. Of course, I was excited going into Justice League 2. I mean, going into BVS 2.
Well, you know, all the, and I think you pointed it out, that all the early previews for it or reviews for it were all, every single one of them said, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, what else? Well, it's a fun movie.
It is.
It's fun.
Yeah.
They don't seem to care about Superman or Batman. Wonder Woman gets some love, but everything is going towards the other three that you really haven't seen.
Yeah.
Flash is still new, but you kind of know him, but he's still new. So it's Aquaman and Cyborg. From what you saw at SDCC, Jason Momoa's a rock star.
Oh yeah.
I'm really expecting something big out of Aquaman in this movie.
Yeah.
I heard there was one person that said in their review that Cyborg is a star, and I think that was the one review that I saw that even mentioned Cyborg.
Yeah.
So I really don't know what to expect from him. The only other thing I heard was that the CGI is horrible.
Really?
So Cyborg may not look great.
Well, so I was watching my buddy Johnny LaQuasto. He has that DC movie news show, and they had Ray Fisher on. He came on for an entire episode. He was a guest, and he just watching him hang out with them. He seems like he's just the funnest person on the planet, which in turn made me more excited to see him in this movie.
Okay.
And he taught them the Borg Life hand sign. You ever seen the Borg Life? He has shirts now that just say Borg Life.
Okay.
And so what you do is you take your right hand and make like the OK sign, right? Mm-hmm. Take your left hand and have it palm first towards you and make an L, and then put the O right over. So they go Borg Life.
Okay. All right. Got it.
It's awesome, dude. I loved it, man. I'm like, hell yeah. This guy's what's up, man. But yeah, I'm excited for him. I'm excited for Ezra Miller because I love the quick scene of Ezra Miller in Suicide Squad, where he catches Captain Boomerang, and then you get into the trailer for this where he's like, look, I'm not ready to fight. I just run real fast and push people, run away. That's pretty much what he did in Suicide Squad. So, and I feel like they've done such a great job marketing this because it's they haven't shown us Superman. They showed us without showing us by giving us Clark Kent.
They showed us Clark Kent, yeah.
And that I thought that was perfect. They didn't give us Superman, and I still believe the Lanterns are in this.
I don't know if we have the Lanterns. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I would really love to see Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
If they pull someone and who they used.
Yeah.
If they put him in there and they kept that secret and it's like someone big and it's like, oh shit, he's Jon Stewart. I'm losing my shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think they've done. It all goes back to that initial marketing campaign of Unite the Seven. And they only have 6. So, I mean, it has to be that Green Lantern is a part of it, or the Lantern Corps, or something. Like, I think Aventura will be in this and help them, like, capture Steppenwolf at the end, which leads to his death, which leads to a post-credit scene of us finding the Earth's Lantern.
Yeah, because it is supposed to be a post-credit scene.
Yeah.
All right. See, but the thing is, did they say that first Green Lantern movie, is that null and void? It never happened?
Yeah, that's null and void, yeah.
Okay.
That is not a part of this at all. I would have liked it. I mean, it would be funny to see Ryan Reynolds back. He's now Deadpool and still Green Lantern. Because he wasn't the problem with that movie.
Yeah,
that movie was the problem with that movie.
Ryan Reynolds is not Hal Jordan.
No, he's not.
Thank you.
He's Deadpool.
Yeah, he's Deadpool.
And even in Deadpool, he said, "Don't make my
suit green."
Or CGI.
But I mean, I thought he did all right in the movie itself. I just thought fighting a big poo cloud was the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, same thing with the second Fantastic Four, where they just fight a poo cloud. Fighting poo clouds is not the way to go.
It's not the way to go.
No.
I mean, and you know, okay, you bring up Fantastic Four. I even said before, people were already shitting on it before it even came out. I'm like, let's see what happened. Let's see how it works out in the movie. And when I finally saw Galactus as this gray cloud, I was like, okay, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
You tell me you can't find a guy to put him in a suit and just say this is Galactus? You could find any fucking cosplayer out there to make you one.
Well, I mean, you'd have to think it was that was in the beginning of the change of superhero films. At the time, they were trying to make everything look more practical, more realistic, and they weren't going full superhero. Now we've seen a talking raccoon and a walking tree, and we're like, fuck it, whatever, full superhero. So things have changed now. You know, even Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy, Batman was still like solid black. Like you couldn't do like the Ben Affleck Batman that has the gray suit with the bat on it.
Yeah.
You know, everything was more tactical, more this is what we made it would look like in the real world. Now we're just like, no. Full superhero, we're fine. Where are you gonna put the Amazons in? We're gonna put them in skirts. It's fine. Full superhero, man. Full superhero.
Well, that's what they wear. So.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Even the Romans fought in skirts.
Yeah. I mean, the hoplite warriors or whatever, they wore the little skirt type thing. So why can't the women wear that? So.
I really thought at some point, I bet at some point we're going to see the pants, though. I would love to see the Wonder Woman pants.
Yeah, probably.
But, yeah, dude, I'm excited to see. Apparently, the scenes with Atlantis are really cool in this, which I can't wait to see. And I'm hyped, dude. I'm hyped. I hope it doesn't let me down.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I hope it's not a letdown. Hopefully it won't be, because with Snyder, it was Snyder, right? Snyder leaving and Whedon coming in. Whedon has his own style, which is, I won't say it's close to Snyder's, but he has more of a comedic thing that he interjects into his movies. So he's definitely going to lighten it up. And they needed to do that anyway.
What's really funny is the fact that like one of the scenes in the trailers that I've loved so much is the scene where they're all talking to Gordon and then they all disappear, and Flash is just like, oh, they really just disappear. That's kind of rude. Which is hilarious. I'm like, oh, that must be Joss Whedon. But apparently it came out that no, that was a Zack Snyder joke.
Oh, really?
And so I was like,
okay.
There you go, Zack, way to go. You know, so I think they're gonna have a good time of doing a mix of good storytelling that Joss Whedon can get in there, good dialogue Joss Whedon can mixed with amazing visuals that Snyder likes to bring to the table.
Yeah.
So, either way, we're about to have a damn good time. NC Justice League. Hopefully, you can catch some of our reviews on SCNS, the YouTube channel. I don't know if we're going to film any or not, but they might be.
I don't know how they're going to do this. If you're going to do it after or what. So.
Either way, check out the YouTube channel. Rob, where can everybody in the Jackass Nation find you?
You can find me on Channel Control TV. That's on YouTube. And if you want to talk to me on Twitter, it's Channel Control on the Twitters and Channel Control TV on Instagram.
All right, guys. We'll be right back after this commercial.
Cinelinx presents Channel Control, where Matt, BC, and I, Rob, get together and talk about TV news and give you our take on what's going on in TV land. We'll also take you channel surfing, where we talk about what shows we watched that week and what we've liked about it. Find out what shows have been renewed or canceled, or just find out what TV series has been released on DVD, Blu-ray that week. Channel Control is a weekly YouTube show, So head on over, subscribe, check out our videos, give us a like, turn on your notifications so you know when our new shows are up, and you can also follow us at Channel Control on Twitter. And now, back to BC.
All right, yeah, we had a fun time sitting out there, just kind of hanging out before Justice League got started, and me and Rob just kind of talking and BSing around. So, all right, but yeah, I'm now going to give you a short review of Justice League. I'm going to talk a little bit about my thoughts on the film. This is going to be completely spoiler free. All right, I'm not going to tell you anything that happened in the movie, anything that you can't find out from the trailers or from Wikipedia or something like that. There's no actual spoilers in this. If you want to go in completely blind, then yes, then you probably do not want to. You want to skip forward, and I'm gonna give you a time marker here in just a minute. But there's nothing detrimental to the film in this. So you can listen to this and then still go into the film and enjoy it and have a good time and still be clueless of what's actually going on. So anyway, all right, if you do not want to hear anything at all, you're going to want to skip ahead exactly 3 minutes from when I say, all right? So 3 minutes ahead and you'll skip right over everything. So you're going to go 3 minutes from right now. So, Justice League, I really did enjoy it, guys. I thought it was a lot of fun, which is not something we've been saying a lot coming out of DC films. I found that I really enjoyed the character development. I really enjoyed the reaction between all the different characters. I thought there was a lot of growth between everyone. I would have liked to see maybe a little bit more from Aquaman. Like, you see a lot of his stuff is in the trailers. Same with The Flash. Again, it's not an insanely long movie. It is under 2 hours long, but they do a good job with what they have in making the villain seem very threatening. Steppenwolf is definitely a force to be reckoned with. The parademons are all really cool. Again, I'm trying not to give y'all any kind of spoilers or anything like that because I know that no one has really seen the film yet. I'll do more talk about a lot about it. Maybe I'll get someone on next week and we'll actually talk about Justice League and where the DCEU goes. And remember, there are 2 post-credit scenes. That's right, there's 2 of them. So you're going to want to stick around for a mid-credit scene and then stick around for a post-credit scene because it's a lot like Marvel in that aspect of it. I think the film does a really good job of getting the story done. They bring Superman back in the perfect way. I don't think I really could have asked for much more. Some of it goes a little fast. There are a couple like relationship issues that I'm like, okay, well, you got to that point a little faster than I would have expected you to get there. But it's not something that I got too angry at. I thought it worked for the most part about that. There's a couple story issues and things that I would have been like, you know what, I would have cut that here, made a little trim there. I would have liked to see a little bit more added in a different aspect. And again, there's not much I can really say without spoiling anything in that point of it. But I think the standouts are Ezra Miller as the Flash. He's incredible. The Justice League themselves, they are all standouts. Losing Batfleck would be a detriment to the DCEU because he is so damn good in this role. As well, Wonder Woman is definitely a shining spotlight of this, and it shows from how good she was in her film, carries over into this film. And it's fun to see that, and a lot of it means everything on screen means something. They do a good job of making every line that everyone says build to each character and not just be meaningless jargon in between the characters and whatnot. So other than that, guys, I really did enjoy it, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. Alright, so I'm going to apologize for the audio that has been in this episode. Like I said earlier, I have been on location recording this week, mostly. I was, at the movies with Rob, waiting on Justice League, and now here I am, sitting in the lobby of a car dealership, getting my car fixed. So I figured, what the heck? I got a little bit of time. Might as well finish up the episode, sit here, chill, and chit-chat with you guys. A lot going on. This has been a great week. It's been very, very busy. Like I said earlier in the show, MPX is going down this weekend, and we got a great show for you. I honestly cannot wait to step in the ring and have all 3 members of Team Fisher whooping ass. Like, it's going to be, to steal from Bobby Roode, glorious. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to debut. I know we're going to do our best to debut our brand new triple team finisher. Because I don't think Kirby's going to have an opportunity to beat us. So we might as well go in there and wreck shop and throw down the new one. I hope you guys are all there. It's going to be a lot of fun. But earlier in that day, it's going to be Saturday, my alma mater, not college, not even high school, but grade school. That's right. My grade school here in Dallas is in the DPL championship football game. And a lot of my friends are coaching in the game. My buddy James Pena, who's been on the show a couple times, Coach Pena, as well as the muscle Zach T is out there coaching football. So I think I'm going to go out there and catch a little bit of the game before MPX. So I don't know if anybody out there, you got kids, you got family, or whatever, that maybe watches or is in grade school going football. If y'all going to be out there, come on, holla at your boy. I don't mind. Come, let's say hello. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a good game. It's going to be over at Jesuit. Now, Jesuit was the rival of my high school. So I hate going to that campus, but it's all good. It's all good. Going to go see the St. Monica Bearcats play for the DPL championship, which is going to be fun game to go at. But that's not all the great stuff that happened this weekend or this week. Yesterday was absolutely incredible. It was just a great day from start to finish. First off, I woke up in the morning refreshed with a nice little Justice League hangover. That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing to have a Justice League hangover because it was so much fun. It just took it all out of me. Cannot wait to see it again. But I woke up in the morning and bought my WrestleMania 34 tickets. We are going back to New Orleans, baby. Oh, man, am I excited. I know you guys are excited, too. This is going to be my 10th WrestleMania. I'm going to be sitting in section 147, row 34 for WrestleMania 34, seats 38 and 39. My good friend Mike Dice from fansided.com and ESPN is going to be coming with me, so it's going to be good to be hanging out with him. I don't get to see Dice that often. Last time I got to see him was his wedding, I believe, back early summer. And so we always get together for WrestleMania. So I'm really, it's one of the reasons I love WrestleMania so much is I get to hang out with my buddy Dice. Now, Dice, he's just as busy as me. He does sports news for Fansided. He's covering all the UFC events. He does all that. And he's just such a busy dude, man, living out there in Chicago. So it's not very often that we get together. And when we do, we have a damn good time, man. And WrestleMania 34, my 10th WrestleMania. Jackass Mania X is going to be our hashtag. So make sure you're hashtagging that when you're excited for Jackass Mania. What about you guys? Are y'all going to go down there to WrestleMania? You got to holler at me and let me know because I'm going to be there. Going to be having a good time. We got a hotel right on Bourbon Street. That's right. We are staying at the Marriott right off of Bourbon, right in the middle of everything, next door to the damn arena. So, not next door, but pretty damn close because Bourbon's not too far from the arena. So, man, it's the last time we were out there, we had a hell of a time, man. Almost got arrested, almost lost some tickets. I bought Maria Canellas a shot. She was a very sweet lady. So I'm just dying to go back out there, and I cannot wait to kick it. I got to find out if any of my other boys are going out there. I know Smack's going to be out there. Hoping Danny is going to go because I haven't seen Danny in a while, so it'll be good to catch up with him. Johnny LaQuasto is always out at WrestleMania, so it's going to be good to see Johnny. I don't think I'll see him again until then, so that sucks. But I'm really intrigued to see what the card's going to be this year. Because we're building up. I think it's safe to say we might get Kurt Angle versus Triple H or Kurt Angle versus Shane McMahon. I think one of those are pretty much a lock there. John Cena's going to be back, so we're going to see Cena in something iconic. Will Brock still have... I think Brock will still have the championship by then. I'll be really disappointed if it's Roman Reigns versus Brock. I do not want to see that as the Universal Championship match. I would love for AJ Styles to still have the title by the time we get to WrestleMania, because I think he definitely deserves it, and I think he could really put on a show with somebody out there. You got to get the Demon in there. We're not going to have The Undertaker. So who is our new main old school attraction? Because I don't think Triple H is really going to be able to be it. I guess John Cena can be it for the next couple years. We could start really starting to see John Cena tether out until he's only at WrestleMania, which is an attraction. I'd be excited for it every single year if I knew that's when I was going to get to see Cena. Man, I would be hyped. Excuse me, I had to take a sip of the pre-workout there, but either way, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be WrestleMania 34 in New Orleans. We're going to NXT, we're going to Raw, and we're even going to SmackDown for the first time this year. So, oof, boy, it is going to be a fun 4 full days of wrestling plus a whole lot of drinking, because you can't go to NOLA and not drink. Y'all know I have some good stories from down there. Anyway, that was not the only thing that was really hyped about yesterday, guys, because also press registration for San Diego Comic-Con opened up, and I got myself registered and ready to go. So SDCC BC 2018 will be going down. We're going to represent Cinelinks again. We will be invading Comic-Con again. Now, it is a long way away. I don't even know what movies come out after Comic-Con. So I know we're going to get Han Solo before Comic-Con. We're going to get Black Panther well before Comic-Con. We're going to get the Avengers well before Comic-Con. I think we even get Aquaman before Comic-Con. So what we are going to see, I don't know. I don't know who's going to bring what studio's going to show up, and what kind of excitement we're going to get out of it. But I do know that once again, I will be excited to hit up San Diego and have an absolute blast with all of the crew. Zach's going to be out there with me, which means we're going to be partying and drinking and doing a whole lot of stupid stuff. Zach and I are coming up with some new video ideas and show ideas and stuff we're going to try and hype up a little more. Some more Cinelinks things. Hopefully it all works out. I don't know what's going to work or any of that. But I can tell you, it's going to be a damn good time. I cannot wait to hit up all my favorite stuff. The Dublin Square out there. The Deck. Oh, the Deck is one of my favorite bars. One that it's just fun. Tilted Kilt, where I can go out there and see homegirls. Bubs is always good. So many great places, and especially that frozen yogurt spot. Man, I love that damn frozen yogurt. It's so damn good. Plus, it's just the atmosphere at Comic-Con is so incredible, man. All the nerds coming together, having fun. There's no fighting over Marvel and DC. It's just we're just out there having a damn good time with each other. Everybody's getting sweaty and nerdy and damn near dying. Got to load up on some vitamin C. I'll tell you that. I definitely prep for 3 months before to make sure my immune system is up and strong, because the nerd flu is real, guys. It is no damn joke. Not only is the nerd flu real, but Con crud is real too. That's 2 different diseases that you can get. You be dying out there, bro. Just absolutely dying. But you know what? It's all well worth it because it is a week of just man, I can't even really explain to you guys. If you have not been out to San Diego Comic-Con, it really is something that you need to experience once in your life. You need to try your best to get tickets. You need to try sleep in line overnight, trying to get into Hall H, sleep on the ground, do everything you can just to try to get there, fight for hotel rooms, deal with parking. And the train. Oh, the damn train. Trying to cross that street when the train's coming and we're all just moving around like cattle and everybody's shoulder to shoulder and you're standing next to Deadpool and Harley Quinn and some big old giant dragon thing, and then you got some Jesus person screaming at you that you need to repent. Seriously. That is what Comic-Con... It's a lot like Mardi Gras, to be honest with you. but I know I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are too. But that's what hyped me up about this week. I get to go see my grade school in the championship football game. I get to step in the ring with my brother and sister, and we get to put a whooping on Stephen Kirby. And then WrestleMania tickets in the book. Comic-Con registration, Dunsky. Now all it is prep for the trips to come. I cannot wait for WrestleMania and Summer. Summer is going to be a nightmare next year. I know I'm taking at least 2 fewer trips next summer. I will not be going to Lake Tahoe like I did this last summer for my sister's birthday, and I will also not be going to Chicago. Oh, and I also don't think I'm going to Austin this summer either. So actually that's 3 fewer trips. So that's going to be really help me out and give me a little bit more sleep and let me relax just a little bit more, because Lord knows I need it after Comic-Con. You got to get some sleep in. WrestleMania, going to New Orleans, much easier than going to Orlando. That's for damn sure. Much easier than going to New York or San Francisco. Because we've been in New Orleans before. We've been there for WrestleMania. Everyone is compacted into one area. We're all down on Bourbon Street. So it's really, really easy to get around and move around and do all that good stuff. So I, for one, am really excited for that. But yeah. I guess that's going to be about it for now, guys. We're going to go ahead and jump into our final commercial break. When we come back, we have a couple audience listener questions, as well as the box office predictions, man. Let me tell you, I did pretty good on my box office predictions. So, all right, guys, we will be right back after this.
Hi, my name is Dr. Jordan Hart, and I am the owner and sole doctor at Athletic Edge Chiropractic. And at Athletic Edge, we offer a variety of services to help you basically be the best that you can be. So we are a chiropractic office. We offer full chiropractic services, including extremity work, as well as a variety of soft tissue techniques and deep tissue laser therapy. So if you're in need of some body work, give me a call, 214-883-9550. My email is drhartdfw@gmail.com.
All right, welcome back. It is time for us to take a look at the box office this past weekend. The new week is going to be fun to predict. But last time I had Thor at number 1 with $65 million this opening for second weekend. Daddy's Home with $25. Murder at the Orient Express with $17. Bad Moms Christmas at 8, and Jigsaw coming in 5th with about $3 million. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, not only did I get the order right, I got really close on all the money, except for maybe 2. Thor pulled in about $57 million, so I was about $8 million off, so not bad, but 65 is still close. Daddy's Home 2, I thought about 25, came in at about 29. Murder in the Orient Express, which I thought was only going to pull in about 17, was able to pull in $28 million. So a lot better than I thought. Bad Moms Christmas came in at number 2 with $11 million, so I was a little off there. and Jigsaw came in with about $3 million. So I did pretty good on those. I like seeing Thor Ragnarok bringing in a good amount of money there. It'll be very interesting to see what it is able to do this weekend when you add up that it's going to be going against Justice League, which is definitely the same kind of audience there. So I'll be really interested to see what happens. Also coming out this weekend, we have Wonder and The Star, neither of which I expect to pull in that much. Justice League is hitting the most with over 4,000 screens. So Justice League, which like we said, I already got to see. I'm going to go ahead. It's going to be at number 1, and I'm going to put it at 141. $141 million. That it's such a good film. I really think it has an opportunity to really blow the doors open here. So could be. What did I get wrong there? Did I take Murder Out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I was looking at my box offices and was trying to figure out what I had dropped there. And it was Murder of the Orient Express. So Murder, we're going to bring in there about there. Okay. Sorry, I was doing a little bit of box office math to figure out where I'm going to put everything here going in. So like I said, Justice League coming in at number 1, $141 million. Thor Ragnarok, I'm going to put it at number 2, bringing in about $40 million. I think it's a good little drop off for it. Murder at the Orient Express, $13 million. Daddy's Home, about $10 million. And we're going to put Bad Moms Christmas at number 5 with only $4 million. So those are going to be my predictions on what's going to hit the box office. You guys join me on Facebook, Twitter, wherever it is that you guys want, and let me know what you guys think the box office would be. Use the hashtag IiWiIJA to join the conversation. Now, we did get a couple questions online, so we're going to go ahead and answer a few of those now. From over on my official Facebook profile, Matt Fisher wants me to talk about war games. There's actually were a couple tweets and whatnot coming in talking about war games. I'm just gonna let you guys know I'm not gonna break down war games here right now. I am gonna talk about war games this weekend on Go Home, which you can catch tomorrow on the Jackass Nation as well as the Offshoots Radio Network podcast channel. We're gonna break down NXT War Games as well as Survivor Series, give a couple predictions, just talk about what we think is really going to happen there. I will say that my favorite War Games of all time was 1998, I think it was, Fall Brawl, when it was Lex Luthor, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, and Sting taking on the NWO in the War Games, and everyone thought Sting's allegiance was up in the air, and no one knew if they could trust Sting or not. And when it came down for Sting's turn to come into the games, he came in and just beat the holy hell out of all of the NWO, looked Lex Luger right in the eye and said, "Now do you know whose side I am?" and just bailed out. Like, you don't want to trust me? Fine. Peace. I'm out. There's the image of Lex Luthor just crawling, or Lex Luger, "No! Sting, come back! We need you!" It was probably one of my all-time favorite at War Games. I remember renting the VHS from Blockbuster. Blockbuster, kid, is a place where they used to have videos to rent. VHSs. So anyway, you want to see my thoughts on War Games, make sure to check it out this weekend on Go Home, right here on the Jackass Nation, as well as the Offshoots Network. Coming in from Matt, he asks, will Justice League beat Thor in the box office? Well, as I just said with my box office predictions, absolutely, I think it will. I think Justice League is going to kill it. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Thor brought in a little over $100 million opening weekend. Justice League is going to destroy it. It's going to go at least 140. At least 130. I guarantee. So, he also asks, we know in the Marvel Universe you'd be the Hulk. Very much so. Possibly Spider-Man when I was younger, but definitely Hulk now. But who would you be in the DC Universe, but you can't pick Batman? Now, honestly, I wouldn't have picked Batman to go in. As much as I do love the Bat, I would not have picked Batman because mainly I don't have the money. Batman is an expensive hero. You gotta have money to be Batman. You can't get those toys just for doing nothing. So, hitting the table there. So I don't think that I could really be the Batman. I just don't think it would work. So what you got to go with is, I was thinking, oh man, so many different choices. As far as the good guys go, I think Arrow is a strong contender because I've always liked him, but I'm not very good with bows and arrows. So that's kind of hard to say there. Another one would be Shazam because he's got the strength, but he's also like a kid at heart. But he didn't have the anger like me, so that's difficult. When it comes to DC, I'm much more of a villain heavy kind of guy. Like Bane. I love Bane. I think Bane is one of the most fun villains out there. So I think Bane would be a good choice for me in the DCU. Clayface, always liked him, and Killer Croc. Croc is so dope. Man, that's really tough. I think another option, if you want to get away from the strength, someone I've always liked is Two-Face, because he's two minds on everything. He's always wondering, what's he going to come up? Is it going to come up heads? Is it going to come up tails? You never know what version of me you're going to get. So, there are a lot of different options. I think Bane's my number one. Two-Face is definitely up there. Scarecrow's up there. So, I don't know. You guys send me and use the hashtag IiWiIJA and let me know what you guys think. If I was a superhero in the DC universe, who would I be? Who would you think I was? So, all right. So, the next question comes in from Jackie. And Jackie asks, why are you so awesome? Well, baby, I was born this way. You know what I'm saying? My mama is 99% incredible. So that makes me pretty damn awesome. You can't really fight that. It's just genetics, It comes from mama. So the UGF tweeted in and said, who will win between the manliest man, Michael Schaefer, and Double LP? What they're talking about is UGF on December 8th. It all goes down. The main event for my once was title, Larry will now take on the Michael Schaefer, the Kingsman. Gonna be a good match. I'll tell you that one right there. I don't know what they're playing yet, but this is going to be one for the ages. This is definitely going to be one that you're not going to want to miss out on. You're going to want to make sure you're either at Nerdvana or you are watching online, because these are two titans in gameplay. And I will be really intrigued to see who wins this matchup. The next one comes in from the What the Force Twitter, which asked, who or what deserves a Star Wars spin-off film? I'm always going to go back to Obi-Wan Kenobi. I would love to see a story of Obi-Wan in the desert. And slight spoilers for Rebels. If you haven't watched Rebels, you don't want to know anything about it, you might want to skip forward about 30 seconds. But the problem with having a Obi-Wan Kenobi spinoff is because I would like to see Darth Maul there. And we already know that Darth Maul was killed. So it's difficult to get to that aspect where you can have that battle. Like, who is he going to battle? Yeah, you don't want him leaving the planet because you want him there taking care of Luke Skywalker. So, and you can't have Darth Maul hunt him down there. But anyway, I would also love to see an Ahsoka trilogy, which you could do at any time. There's a lot of time that's missing in her life. That would be fun to see. Something with Sabine Wren, maybe if she makes it out of Rebels. Who knows if she will or not. But if she does make it out, maybe we see some adventures that she goes on. Cad Bane is a bounty hunter that I would love to see more on. And, oh God, what is the one I really want? Hondo is it? That's the name. I would love to see the pirate Hondo. Have him have a movie. Pirates of the Caribbean in space. I think that would be incredibly fun and so much to get to. All right, our last question comes from East Texas Championship Wrestling. They want to know if manufacturers really make a belt that would fit the big hog that is on the Backwood Boys team. Well, honestly, to be quite honest with you, ETCW, it doesn't matter. He won't ever get the belt anyway. Eventually, all belts come home to the Jackass Nation. But anyway, guys, that's all for our questions. If y'all want to send in some questions, you can send them in anytime at Real Jackass BC. That's RealJackassBC. Or you can send them, if you want to email something in, send it into imserialbro@gmail.com. That's imserialbro@gmail.com. Send in your questions regarding anything at any point, anytime, and I'll always welcome to open them up and ask you guys. I love to turn it over and chit-chat with you guys. That's what this show is all about, talking with the fans. You know, guys, I love being able to sit here and talk to you guys, whether it's on It Is What It Is, or Jackass Reviews, or Go Home, or even Jackass 1, a Star Wars podcast. I love having conversations with you guys right here on the Podbean channel, on all my different podcasts, on the Jackass Nation. And being able to do that has been quite difficult, but I got to thank a lot of you guys for making it a little bit easier on me. And you know how you do that? You do that by working with Amazon, because Amazon has come to me. They've come to the Jackass Nation, and they said, hey, we want to help you out. We want to make sure to keep everything on your Podbean channel completely free of charge so that the Jackass Nation can check out all your different shows and not have to pay a single dime to hear your opinions on whatever it is you want to talk about. All you got to do is use this link. And so what this link is that you can find in all the description of every podcast I have, as well as on my Twitter, normally pinned to the top of the profile. Sometimes there's something else there, but I always tweet. I like to tweet it out on Tuesdays around the time I wake up, but it has the link that you click on and it takes you to Amazon. Now what this link does is it just takes you to Amazon. It doesn't take you to like my specific Amazon, it doesn't take you anything else. It just takes you to Amazon. Instead of typing in www.amazon.com, all you do is click this link, maybe even go and bookmark. Once you click the link, then hit that bookmark, and then every time you go to Amazon, use that link, and whenever you buy something, Amazon says, hey, this guy bought it from the Jackass Nation link, therefore, he is a listener of the Jackass Nation. So, let's give a little bit of money back to the podcast channel so that they can continue to provide all of the content free of charge. That's right. Amazon throws back to me just because you clicked on a link and bought from there. It doesn't make anything more expensive. It's still the exact same price as it would be. There's no upcharges or surcharges or hidden fees. It's just Amazon, and they're just saying, this guy's a listener of the Jackass Nation, and they like to use Amazon, so let's give back to the Jackass Nation. Let's make sure everyone continues to get all this content absolutely free of charge. So once again, make sure to click that link in the description of this video or on my Twitter. Once again, it is not on the Twitter. The Twitter right now is nothing but the YouTube pin. Please go and subscribe to YouTube, guys. I still need about 70 people, so we're working on it. We're getting there. Hopefully, maybe one day we'll actually make it up there. But please go ahead and subscribe there, and so I can start getting out more and more stuff to you guys, the fans. So, all right, guys. We are going to go ahead and start hitting the old dusty trail. Getting up out of here. Make sure you check out SCNS Live tonight. It is the season finale. It's going to be a great show. Make sure you're there. They're going to preview, talk about Star Wars hype and preview Justice League a little bit more because we did all get to see it. So make sure you are all watching at youtube.com/SCNS Live. As well, tomorrow night, it will be time for What the Force podcast live from Nerdvana on the Dweeb Factory. More than likely, I should be there, as well as Matt, Zach. I don't know if LA will be there or not, but definitely come out there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a great episode. Have a lot to talk about. Talk some Star Wars. We're getting closer and closer and closer to The Last Jedi. Channel Control hits this weekend. Don't forget to check it out, youtube.com/Channel Control TV. MPX Wrestling, Keith Lee, Team Fisher taking on Stephen Kirby in a 3-on-1 handicap match. You do not want to miss out on that match. Don't forget Johnny LaQuasto's album, Johnny Quasto Presents Johnny LaQuasto's Johnny LaQuasto, is still on sale. Go to LaQuastoAlbum.com to get it. It's hilarious. Do not get it. It's so damn good, guys. Absolutely hilarious. And don't forget to check out Cinelinks.com for all your movie news, reviews, editorials, and more. You're going to want to keep it on Cinelinks. And every single Tuesday, we have Gifted Talkers, where we break down the most recent episode of The Gifted. Man alive, do I love that show. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. This has been a lot of fun. Y'all hear that go home music. Hit me up on all social media, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at Real Jackass BC. That's RealJackassBC. And we're going to see you guys next week. Thanks for listening. And as always, it is what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to It Is What It Is with the Jackass. Follow BC on Twitter at RealJackassBC. Subscribe on Podbean.com to Jackass Nation. And subscribe to the Offshoots Network on iTunes. Views and opinions expressed by BC do not necessarily reflect those of the Offshoots or Podbean. We'll see you next time on It Is What It Is.